The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
And we're talking with head basketball coach from the West Holmes Lady Knight, Lindsey Patterson. Lindsey, 12-1 on the year. You're on a roll, team playing really well. Big OCC matchup tonight. You're coming up against the number 2 team in Wooster. You guys leading the league right now. But Wooster gave you a run for your money last time. What do you expect out of tonight's contest?
Yeah, actually, I was just talking to their head coach, and you look at our matchups 1-on-1, and we're very similar to each other. They have a couple guards, we have a couple guards. They have a couple bigs that can shoot it. We have a couple bigs that can shoot it. So it's going to come down to who does the little things right, and who gets box outs on every possession, and who gets clean rebounds, and who gets up the line and denies and takes away easy passes on the wing. And those little things that might not show up in the stat book, your average fan might not realize that, it's making shots and missing shots, and it is. It's about making shots, but it's also about doing the little things right consistently for 32 minutes. And we've talked about that, and it's not a 1-quarter game. We have played for 4 quarters, and so we need to do the right things consistently. And even if things aren't going well for you, you still do the little things right, and hope that pays off at the end. Absolutely. And Worcester's a team that can put up big numbers on you. And the last game, the Bottager girl scores 20 points. 18 of them come from 3-point range in that game. What do you need to do to contain her tonight? Yeah, we're going to look at our press and kind of make some adjustments on that and not let her get some easy looks to start. That's huge. especially for kids like that can make shots. If they don't get hot early, they don't look to shoot the ball as much. They'll shoot it when they're open, but you let them get 2 or 3 threes in a row, then they're looking to shoot it anytime they touch it. And so obviously make that adjustment. And I like our matchup with Allie and Nora Levy, and I like our matchup with Kinsey and Keegan and Tori Petterini, and I like our matchups. And Ella Garden, the Battersher kids, I told the girls, looking at our one-on-one matchups, I feel good about those matchups, and we should win every one of those matchups. And and make some adjustments for the first time in defending Eiley from the perimeter a little bit more, and we're confident, hopefully shooting the ball, and we're going to make some shots and hopefully be good down the stretch, and it'll be a dogfight till the end.
Absolutely. We're expecting a close ball game. But for you guys, you had four scores in double digits last time with Kinsey, Allie, Ellie, Mel. They all scored double digits. Ella had 17 points in that contest. So you pose matchup problems for Wooster as well.
Right, yeah. And we talked about that, yesterday and all week, that we have to guard them, but they also have to guard us. And they have kids, or we have kids on the floor, I guess I should say, that don't match up well with them. That they don't match up well with us, right. I should say. And they have some kids that can defend, and we think we have some matchups that we can win for us on the offensive end.
Yeah.
And so, we got to find those kids and find the hot hand and get them the ball.
Yeah, coming off your last league win, that was win number 20 consecutive in the OCC. Never been done before. Do you guys talk about that as a team, or you just kind of take it in stride?
Obviously our goal is to go undefeated in the OCC again this year, and those are big wins. And Mount Vernon, they've come a long way in their program, and so that was good for us to beat them. No, to be honest, we did not talk about that. To answer your question, I feel like we got to win and move on, and we needed to develop the expectation that's we should win. Our goal is to win the OCC every single year, and so we need to win games, and not get caught up in we won. Let's move on to the next one. We won on Saturday, and hey, we got a big week this week because we have Wooster coming up, and let's move on and celebrate our success, but also move on, and we have things to do this week.
Absolutely. You count them wins when the season's over with and see who's left standing. But
right.
Well, Lindsay, this should be a great game tonight. We're getting close to tip-off. We'll let you get your team prepared. As always, we appreciate your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That was the voice of head basketball coach of the West Holmes Lady Knights, Lindsay Snyder.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams. Come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. Hi, this is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and now also in Millersburg inside Rody's IGA. We're here to fulfill all of your prescription and immunization needs. Don't wait for your next doctor visit to start experiencing the difference of an independent community pharmacy. Just stop in or call and we will transfer your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions online-only sports auction with wax boxes, complete sets, and more on Tuesday, January 18th at 4 p.m. This auction has 1992 Upper Deck unopened baseball boxes, 1987 and 1988 Topps football complete sets, 20 baseball game and used cards, bats, jerseys, and more. That's the Coppin Realty and Auction online-only sports auction with simulcast bidding beginning on January 18th at 4 p.m. Visit Kaufman-Auctions.com.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
West Holmes getting the 48-20 victory in the JV contest over Wooster. The Wooster Lady Generals playing host tonight to the West Holmes Lady Knight. Again, Wooster with an 8-4 record. West Holmes at 12-1. Of course, West Holmes comes in right now in first place in the OCC. Wooster in a close second place right now with a record of 5-1. Wooster is West Holmes 7-0. Wooster 5-1. Taking a look at last year in the OCC, of course, West Holmes got their first conference victory since the 2016-17 season with a record of 11-0 last year. West Holmes will go 17-4 on the year last year. Worcester would finish in fifth place in the conference last year with a record of 6-7. They were 8-11 on the year overall. In the earlier matchup this year, it would be a close game between Worcester and West Holmes, as West Holmes would get a 55-52 victory at the Dungeon in West Holmes. For West Holmes in that ballgame, they would put four scorers in double digits, with Kenzie Patterson having 10, Allie McMillan with 14, Ella McMillan with 7, and Mel Fair had 11 in that contest. But Worcester's got scores on that side. Nora Levy had 15 points in that game. Bottiger had 20. Petterini had 10 in that ball game. So Worcester's got people can score in bunches. So we're expecting a close contest here tonight. We'll take a quick break, come back here, take a look at this year, records and game stats, and get ready to tip off here from Wooster High School. You're listening to Girls High School Basketball right here on 95.3 WKLM.
Fox's Pizza in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Home is not a place. It's not something you can touch. Home is a feeling, and Danbury is home. Here at Danbury Senior Living, we offer comfort, support, and security for the next chapter in life for you or your loved one. Our team members form lifelong bonds with our residents and their families. When it's time to take the next step, stop by our communities in Millersburg and Wooster for a tour. Visit DanburySeniorLiving.com for more information. We can't wait to meet you.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Hi, this is Kevin Maltrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Maltrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
High school getting ready for tonight's contest. I'm Troy Fritz. I'll be joined tonight on my right by Scott Meller. On my left is our good friends from Clarkson Communication. As always, you can log on to Facebook or YouTube to catch tonight's live streaming action right here on WKLM. Taking a look at both teams' records on the season. Worcester coming in again with a record of 8-4 on the year. They would get an opening victory against Massillon, 37-30, and drop their next game against a very good Waynedale team, 54-33. Followed up by that loss at West Holmes, 55-52, and they would rebound with 2 wins over Mansfield Senior and Mount Vernon, and then pick up a loss against Chippewa, 2 more wins against Ashland and Orville, a loss against Uniontown, and then they would get 3 straight victories against Lexington, Norwayne, and Madison. Their last victory coming a week ago tonight at Madison High School. That game was right here at Wooster. And then their game Saturday was postponed due to COVID issues. So Worcester's record 8-4 on the year. West Holmes, of course, comes in with a record of 12-1. They would get their opening victory on the season with a win against Triway, 52-48. Lose their next one against Medina, 49-24, and then it would be 11 straight victories following that against Mount Vernon, Wooster, Mansfield, Garraway, Dover, Ashland, Zanesville, Riverview, Madison, Lexington, and Mount Vernon. And that brings them to their record of 11-1 on the year. Of course, they are undefeated in the OC. In first place, Worcester comes in second place in the OCC, so we've got a good matchup here on hand tonight. Looking at numbers on the year for West Holmes, they come in averaging 46.7 points a game while giving up 39 points to them. Leading scorers for West Holmes this year, it's Kinsey Patterson in double digits with 10 points. Close second behind her is Ella McMillan with 9 points a game on the year, and then it's Mel Fair with 7, Claire Reynolds with close to 7 points, and Allie McMillan with 6 points on the year for West Holmes. We'll take another quick break, come back, get thoughts from Scott Meller here tonight, and get ready for tip-off from Worcester High School. Again, girls basketball right here on 95.3 WKLM.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway means a lot of new subs just in time for footlong season, like the new Baja Steak and Jack, made with the new juicy and thicker shaved steak, new pepper jack cheese, and the new smoky Baja Chipotle sauce, and the new All-American Club, made with the new mouth-watering oven-roasted turkey, new Black Forest ham, and new hickory smoked bacon. There's also the new Turkey Califresh with smashed avocado, and so much more. Come in today for the Eat Fresh Refresh, only at Subway.
Going on, of course, right here at Wooster, we've got West Holmes. Loudonville is at Central Christian tonight. Dalton goes to Waynedale. Madison is at Lexington, and Mansfield Senior is at Mount Vernon. I'm Troy Fritz, again joined by Scott Meller. And Scott, earlier matchup this year was a shootout. West Holmes getting that 3-point victory at home, but Worcester's got scores. They've got three girls averaging double digits, and they're a force to be reckoned with from the field.
Yeah, and West Holmes, as Coach Snyder mentioned in the pregame interview, they're going to have to get out and defend the three. They're going to have to defend beyond the arc, and they're going to have to do the little things that are important in a basketball game. With West Holmes, typically everything starts with defense, and also that is also something they can control. Coaches talked about it. I know Coach Don Hall of the boys program always talks about the one thing that you can control is how hard you play every night. You cannot always control the other team and everything they're going to do, but if you come out and you play with tenacity on defense first, you're going to have a very good chance of doing what you want to do in a game like this.
Absolutely, and to your point, West Holmes coming here just giving out 39 points on the year, so you're going to win a lot of ball games with that. But again, with a team like Wooster, it's going to take a great defensive effort tonight to stand them down.
Yeah, and they're very athletic. We saw them twice last season, and they've got some actually young players that are starting to come into their own, and it should be a very, very solid matchup this evening.
Absolutely. We should have a good one on hand. Don't go away. We're going to take a quick break, come back with your starting lineups, and get ready from the tip-off right here from Wooster High School. This is Girls High School Basketball on 95.3 WKLM.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education Foundation has awarded more than $9 million in scholarships to residents pursuing higher education. Scholarships for the 2021-2022 academic year will be available on our website at www.hcef.net starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of three, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at Keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at Keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home. Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Get 81% lean ground chuck for $3.19 a pound. Gerber's boneless skinless chicken breast for $4.59 a pound. And Butterball 91% lean ground turkey for $2.99 each. They also have beef red boneless ribeye steak for $10.99 a pound, beef round boneless top round roast for $4.39 a pound, beef round boneless top round steak for $4.59 a pound, and pork shoulder steak for $2.19 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
For the Knights, a 5'4" senior, number 4, a guard, scoring 10.4 points per game so far this season, Kinsey Patterson. Also at guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 12, Allie McMillan. A 5'7" senior at guard, scoring 6.8 points per game, number 24, Claire Reynolds. At forward for the Knights, a 5'9" senior, 7.6 points per game so far this season, number 21, Melanie Fair. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, 9.3 points per game, number 14, Ella McMillan. The Knights are coached by fifth-year coach Lindsay Snyder. For your home team, the Wooster Lady Generals, coming in with a record of 8-4, coached by first-year coach Alex Kassir. At guard, a 5'3" junior. She scores 17.6 points per game, number 10, Nora Levy. Also at guard, a 5'4" sophomore, 14.5 points per game here in 21-22, number 30, Tori Petterini. At forward, a 5'8" junior, number 42, Grace Gray. Also at forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 14, Grace Castores. And at forward, a 5'11" junior. She scores 15.6 points per game, number 21, Eiley Bodiger.
And those starting lineups have been brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs that will have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 330-674-1483. Troy Fritz alongside Scott Miller, Lydia Prady, and Casey Claxon from Claxon Communication. And last but not least, Brogan Steinmelback at Sports Central taking care of business there. Getting ready for tip-off here from Wooster High School. Of course, as Scott mentioned, West Holmes comes in with a 20-game win streak in the OCC. That last loss for West Holmes would come almost 2 years ago on February 1st of 2020 right here at Wooster. Try not to jinx them with that, Scott. So as we get ready for starting lineups tonight, West Holmes will come out in their traveling blue uniforms, white numerals, red trim. Wooster will be in their home white with gold numerals and black trim. Wooster coming in with a record of 8-4. West Holmes 12-1 on the year. West Holmes in first place in the OCC. Wooster currently in second place in the OCC.
Yeah, and in the history of the OCC, both of these are very strong programs.
Absolutely. So stepping into the center circle for West Holmes is going to be number 21, Mel Fair. And for Wooster, they're going to be Ely Bodiger into the circle. There's the ball in the circle, tips up, and Wooster comes down with the tip. This is going to be Wooster with the basketball. Is knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by West Holmes. It'll stay with Wooster on the sideline. So set to inbounds for Wooster is going to be Patterini. Now she'll get the ball in to Nora Levy. Levy up top, guarded out there by Allie McMillan. Now Levy dribbling right now, reverses, goes back to her left side. We're going to get a quick whistle, and they're going to get a turnover on Levy. Quick turnover on Wooster there first of the game. Ball will go to the Lady Knights.
Allie McMillan doing a great job on defense, making sure she was right up and in that 5-second space.
Absolutely. So Allie McMillan with the basketball now for the Lady Knights. She'll get it across the timeline to Patterson. Patterson now to McMillan in the paint, down in the left corner to Reynolds. Reynolds drive baseline, up off the glass, up and in. Reynolds gets the Knights on the board, her first 2 points of the ball game. West Holmes up 2-0. Wooster now the other direction. It's going to be Levy across the timeline, guarded by McMillan. Now she'll go left hand to the foul line, kick it down into the left corner. Now up top it'll go, ball loose on the floor, turnover on Wooster. This is going to be Patterson with the basketball. Dribbles the left into the paint, back to Fair, up off the glass, left hand and good. West Holmes up 4-0. Mel Fair with her first 2 points. There's a steal in the backcourt by West Holmes. That was Patterson with the ball, her shot blocked. Rebound comes down to West Holmes. McMillan. Now this is going to be Reynolds' shot from the left side, no good. Tip put back up and in by Ella McMillan. West Holmes off to a quick start here, 6-0. Wooster quickly goes the other way. It's Petterini dribble left side down to the baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to number 14, Ella McMillan. Quickly up ahead it goes to Alley. Alley up off the glass, left hand up and good. West Holmes up to an 8-0 lead here early. Timeout Wooster. Just a little over a minute in the game. Timeout on the floor. West Holmes up 8-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
We want to remind you, stay tuned immediately following the game for high school scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you tonight by Village Motors in Millersburg. Brogan Steinman will be reporting on all the scores around the area all the way up till midnight. Worcester basketball, there's a steal in the backcourt, and it'll stay with Worcester as it went out of bounds, but West Holmes defense come here to play tonight, Scott.
Oh, most definitely, Troy. And Allie McMillan doing a great job harassing those guards.
And this is going to be Levy now with the ball. She'll kick it down in the right corner to Bodiger, and it went off her hands, out of bounds. That's 4 turnovers for Worcester here early in the first quarter. So it'll be West Holmes' ball in the backcourt, and this is going to be Allie McMillan now will bring it up.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Snyder could have scripted a much better start for this game for the Knights.
Absolutely not. So there's Patterson with the ball now in the front court, and there's going to be a turnover on West Holmes, and this is going to be Pistorius with the basketball. Long three on the left side, and up by Petterini. Rebound comes down to number 42, Gray. Shot up now from the right wing. It was Bodiger. Her shot no good. Offensive rebound again comes down to Gray. Now with the basketball is Petterini on the left side. Left side beyond the arc. Shot up 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Ella McMillan. She'll take it out herself now across the timeline with the left hand. Foul line extended left. Kicks it back up to Reynolds, right wing. Now in the corner to Allie McMillan. Pass inside to Ella. Back up top to Reynolds. Beyond the arc. 3 on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Allie McMillan. Her shot, no good. Rebound to Fair. Fair puts it back up and in. Mel Fair now with 4. West Holmes up 10-0. Little full court pressure being applied here by the Knights. They'll back off. Here comes Levy with the basketball. Now across the timeline. Picked up by Mel Fair. Now McMillan picks her up. Going left. Reverse dribble to the right. Looking for somewhere to go, and there's McMillan hounding her from behind. More good defense by the Knights. Gray with the basketball, guarded up there by Mel Fair. She'll kick it back out to Petterini. Petterini now right side beyond the arc. She throws it inside, taken away by Ella McMillan. Turnover number 5. Now McMillan the other way. Quickly up ahead, it goes to Patterson. Back on the right wing, it goes to McMillan. Her 3 on the way, no good. Rebound picked up on loose on the floor by Wooster. That rebound come down to Grace Gray. Ball knocked away from behind by West Holmes. Now it's going to be Gray with the basketball. Left side 3 on the way by Bodiger. No good. Rebound comes down to Ella McMillan. Quickly up ahead to Fair. Fair left side beyond the arc. She'll throw a 3 up on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound Patterson for West Holmes. Back up top to Ella McMillan. Into the paint. Right hand up off the glass and good. Ella McMillan now with her 4th point of the game. West Holmes up 12-0. What a start by the Knights. Worcester with the ball into the front court. That's going to be Gray driving into the lane. Knocked loose on the floor. Picked up by West Holmes. Turnover number 6 on Worcester. Quickly the other direction we go. Allie McMillan now over to Patterson. Patterson right side with the basketball. She'll lose it out of bounds. Turnover for West Holmes, number 2.
Yeah, that might have been good if she had just backed that one out, even though they did have numbers. But the pass, it was there. but she was moving. She was moving pretty fast.
Yeah, West Holmes definitely come out to run here tonight, and they're doing that indeed, out to a 12-0 lead. Worcester basketball now. It's going to be Pettarini in the backcourt, guarded by Patterson. Now she'll get it up across the timeline, and that's going to be Levy with the basketball. She'll dribble left side, dump it down underneath. There's a layup up and in by number 33, Haley Wilkes, for Worcester, getting them on the board with their first points of the game. 12-2 Knight lead, 3:50 to go here first quarter. West Holmes with the ball. Malfair down the right side beyond the arc. She'll dribble in the paint. Now left side to Reynolds. Reynolds dribbles in the paint. Up off the glass left side. No good. Rebound comes down to Ella McMillan. Ella now back up top to Patterson. Her three on the way and knocked it down. Kinsey Patterson on the board with three. West Holmes up 15-2. This will be Grace Gray now bringing it up for Worcester. She'll get it into the front court. Double teamed right there. Good trap by the Knights. Looking. Now she gets a pass off to number 34, Farnsworth. Right side three by Pettarini. That'll go out of bounds. Team rebound goes to West Holmes. And that's going to get number 10, Keegan Ohl, up into the game for West Holmes. Out will go Allie McMillan. Well-deserved rest for her defensive effort. 3:17 to go, first quarter of play. West Holmes up 15-2. Crossover vehicle owners, there's a tire just for you. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to see the all-season Yokohama Geolander Geo55. Contact Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, Spencer, Mount Vernon, and Loudonville. This will be Reynolds with the basketball for West Holmes. Now back over to Keegan Ohl. She'll dribble left side, kick it back out to Kinsey Patterson. Three up on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Ella McMillan, offensive rebound. And they're going to get a jump ball, but that'll stay right here with the Knights. So Allie McMillan checks back in. Out for a rest will go Kinsey Patterson. West Holmes basketball, baseline out of bounds underneath their basket. This will be Keegan Ohl set to inbound. She'll throw it up top to Reynolds. Reynolds double team, ball loose on the floor, still loose. Going to be picked up, held ball, and that's going to go to Worcester. Yeah, that'll give a turnover to West Holmes, their third. Another substitution in the game for West Holmes. Out will go Claire Reynolds.
Zaylee Schultz in for the Knights.
There you go. I couldn't see that number through the ponytail, Scott. Thank you. Well, Worcester set to inbounds now. This is going to be Levy in the backcourt. Guarded back there by Allie McMillan, applying the pressure. Levy reverse dribble now. Approaching the timeline. She'll get it into the front court. She'll give up to Grace Gray. Back to Levy. Levy dribble left side. Now down in the corner it goes to 33 Wilkes. Back up top to Gray. Right side to Pettarini. Long three on the right by Pettarini. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Mel Fair for West Holmes. 2:25 to go. Fair races into the front court for the West Holmes. Left-hand dribble. Now she'll pull it back out. Hands it off to Ella McMillan. Back to Fair. Left side. She'll dribble into the paint. Knocked loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. And Worcester's going to come up with the basketball. Turnover on the Knights. This will be Levy going the other direction. Right-hand dribble. Hesitation. Now to the lane. Kicks it back out to Pettarini. Left side three. On the way. Knocked it down. There's that outside shooting of Worcester starting to come alive. Pettarini on the board with three. 15-5 West Holmes. West Holmes the other direction. That was Ella McMillan. Her shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to 34 Farnsworth. Gray now into the front court for Worcester. Guarded out there by Schultz on the right side. Pass inside, it goes to Wilkes. Reverse dribble up off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, does Wilkes. And then she double dribble. Turnover on Worcester. Ball will go back to West Holmes, and back into the game for West Holmes comes Reynolds and Patterson.
Fast and furious.
Yeah, out goes Fair and McMillan for a well-deserved break. Yes, Scott, it is a fast and furious pace. We're going to need oxygen up here tonight. 1:36 to go here, first quarter play. West Holmes up 10, 15-5. This will be Allie McMillan now with the ball. No pressure in the backcourt. Now across the timeline. Pass right side, it goes to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds now on the left to Patterson. Patterson looking, dribbles in now, kicks it down the corner, tipped out of bounds by Worcester. Ball will stay with the Knights. For all your furnace and generator needs this winter, contact MRA Services in Baltic at 330-897-4869. MRA Services, heating, cooling, and electrical. Allie McMillan now with the ball for the Knights. She'll kick it on the right side to Reynolds. Down the corner to Schultz. Schultz puts up a three on the way. Got it! Zaylee Schultz with her first points of the game. 18-5 West Holmes. Gray now in the backcourt with the ball. It's going to be knocked away if they're going to get a foul call on the Knights. Allie McMillan. That's the kind of foul coach doesn't mind there. That's aggressive defense.
It is, as long as they don't start to accumulate. She's kind of their stopper on defense so far.
Absolutely she is. So this is going to be Grace Gray now to inbound the ball. It's going to be Petarini, and she traveled. She took a couple extra steps. Knight defense doing its job. That's 8 turnovers in the first period alone for Wooster. So ball will go back to the Knights. That's Keegan Ohl inbounding to Allie McMillan. Under a minute to go here. McMillan will set the offense up top. Pass on the right side, it goes to Patterson. Now down the corner to Ohl. She'll dribble baseline. Nowhere to go. That was knocked loose, went off of her leg, so the ball will go to Wooster. Turnover on the Lady Knights. Turnover number 5 for West Holmes. Now this will be Levy. West Holmes applying a little full court pressure here. Keegan Ohl guarding the ball. It's Levy going to get across the timeline, running off a good screen there by Gray. Levy to the foul line, stops and pops. No good. Rebound comes down to Gray. Gray puts it back up and in. Gray gets her first 2 of the game, and that's an 18-7 lead now for West Holmes. Ball quickly up ahead. It goes to Reynolds. Knocked loose in the corner, picked up by Ohl. Ohl's going to step out of bounds on the sideline, so another turnover on the Knights. Now they're up to 6. The intensity's picking up here in the gymnasium at Wooster. Just like we thought it would be. This is going to be a tough-fought ball game. West Holmes up 18-7, 24 seconds to go, first period of play. Petarini now in the backcourt with the ball, guarded out there by Allie McMillan. McMillan doesn't let her get it across half court before knocking it out of bounds. It'll stay right here with Wooster. Well, Petarini will be sidelined out of bounds right by the West Holmes bench for the Lady Generals.
I think they want to try to defend the arc.
Absolutely. So this will be Levy picking it up in the backcourt. Now she'll get it in the front court. 12 seconds to go. Dribbles all the way to the paint. She'll give it up down to number 21, Bodiger. Shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Bodiger now on the scoreboard, 18-9. 1 second to go. There's a long 3 from half court. Off the glass, no good. And that'll bring an end to the first quarter of play with West Holmes taking an 18-9 lead. We'll be back right after this on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Reminder, stick around after the game. We'll be announcing our Subway player of the game. Tonight's winner will receive a complimentary fish-long fresh value meal from Subway's in Millersburg at 995 South Washington Street. Ball inbounded was going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Wooster basketball now, just underway here in the second quarter, and this is going to be Grace Gray set to inbounds. It'll be Levy now with the ball in the backcourt. She'll get it up ahead to Gray. Now down the corner it goes to Petarini. Left side 3 up on the way, off the iron, no good. Ball knocked around loose, finally picked up by Bodiger. Her shot up, no good. There's going to be a foul coming on the Lady Knights. This will be the second team foul on West Holmes, and that's going to go on number 14, Ella McMillan. Ella and Allie each with 1 foul apiece, and that's going to send number 21, Bodiger, to the free throw line with a free throw, and she'll get the first one for Wooster. Bodiger now with 3 points in the contest. So Bodiger has 1 more coming. That one up on the way, off the iron, no good. Ball tipped around, rebound picked up by Allie McMillan for the Knights. So West Holmes up now 18-10. Just underway, second period of play. This is going to be Allie McMillan with the basketball. Now on the high post goes Ella. Off to Reynolds, now right side back to Allie McMillan. Back down the corner to Reynolds. Reynolds 3 up on the way, off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Petarini for Wooster. She races quickly into the front court, right-hand side. Reynolds there on the defense. Shot no good. Reynolds comes down with the rebound. Petterini's shot was no good. Allie McMillan now into the front court for the Knights. Allie has the ball out beyond the arc. Now pass right side to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson dribbles into the paint. Now kicks it back up top to Fair. Fair dribbles into the paint. Back up top to Reynolds. Now down the corner it goes. Back to Fair. Back up to Allie McMillan. Into the paint now. Back up to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson driving in all the way to the basket. Right hand layup. Good patience there by the Knights. And Patterson has 2. 5 on the game. 20-10. Lady Knights. Levy now fourth. Wooster will get it into the front court. She'll give it up on the left side to number 21, Bodiger. Now back to Levy. Good head fake by Levy. She'll take off on the left side, put the shot up. No good. Rebound will come down to Mel Fair. Fair into the front court for West Holmes. Now to the foul line. Kicks it back out top to Allie McMillan. Stops and pops from 15. A shot no good. Rebound will come down to Bodiger for Wooster. Levy with the basketball now for the Lady Generals. Into the front court. This will be Levy going all the way to the basket off of a good screen, and she's going to be fouled going to the lane. Nice screen set out top there by the Generals. Allowed Levy that free run to the basket on the left side. Missed the layup, but she's fouled. She'll have 2 free throws coming. The Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shreve and Berlin wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Nora Levy's first free throw attempt is good. And that's going to be Levy's first points of the evening. Second one coming. The right-hander eyes it, shoots it up on the way. Missed that one. Rebound's going to come down to Kostorich for Wooster. She puts the shot back up and in. Wooster all of a sudden within 7, 20-13. West Holmes basketball. Patterson now to Reynolds on the right side. Now clear cross court it goes to Ella McMillan. She'll dribble in the paint. She'll have it knocked away. And they're going to get a whistle. And the first foul on Wooster coming. And they're going to get number 10, Levy, with the foul. And they'll call that one on the floor. It'll be West Holmes basketball out of bounds baseline. Patterson set the inbounds now left of their bucket. Looking. Don't know where to go. Now she'll find Allie McMillan down in the right corner. She'll dribble in the paint, kick it back up to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds left hand up off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out now to Ella McMillan. Ella try to dribble around defender. Good defense there by Wooster. Farnsworth knocks it out of bounds. Excuse me, that was Wilkes knocking it out of bounds. Ball stays with the Knights. So Ella McMillan throws it into Mel Fair now. Fell's going to dribble left side with the left hand, kicks it back out. Up top it goes to Patterson. Her three from top of the key, no good. Comes down to Fair. Offensive rebound for the Knights. Fair shot, no good. Offensive rebound for Ella McMillan. Her shot, no good. And that's going to be Levy getting the rebound for Wooster. She loses her dribble but regains it now across the timeline to the front court. Shot on the left side goes up by number 14, Kostorich, no good. Rebound to Fair. Quickly up ahead to Ella McMillan. Ella McMillan into the paint. Right hand up off the glass, no good, but she's fouled hard. McMillan hits the floor, but she'll bounce up, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throw attempts. So Ella McMillan now for West Holmes. She's got 4 points in the contest. 2 free throws coming. The first one up and good.
Yeah, the Knights forcing the action from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors. They've set the tempo, and that's what Coach Snyder was looking to do. McMillan's free throw attempt, second one's up and good. She's got 6. West Holmes back up 22-13. 5:01 to go here in the contest. Ella McMillan will check out for West Holmes and catch a breather. And into the ball game is going to be number 10, Keegan Ohl, the 5'6" sophomore. So Worcester with the basketball. West Holmes will pull back into a little half-court defense here, and this will be Levy with the basketball. Now into the front court to Gray, back to Levy. Now down in the corner it goes to number 5 for Worcester. That's Braden. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds quickly up ahead to Allie McMillan. Now back up to Mel Fair. Mel Fair's 3 from the left side on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Grace Kostorich. Now to Levy. Worcester in the front court. Levy left side. Now it goes down in the corner to number 5, Braden. Her shot no good. Again, rebound comes down to Reynolds for West Holmes. Reynolds quickly the other direction. Now to Ohl. Right side to Fair. Fair into the paint. Foul line. Kicks it back out. Ball taken away. Turnover on West Holmes, number 7. Wooster with the basketball now. It's going to be number 14, Kostorich. Back up top it goes to Bodger. Bodger's long three on the way, and she knocked it down. Now Bodger up to 6. Wooster within 6. Timeout, West Holmes. 30-second timeout. We'll take a break. Be back after this right here on 95.3 WKLM.
Are you ready to build a new home but are unsure about how to get started? CSB can help with that. Our mortgage experts will walk you through every step of the loan process. With a CSB construction loan, you can pick the mortgage product that best fits your needs, and you will only have to set aside time for one loan closing. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to learn more. Relationships you can build on. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Timeout. 22-16 ball game. Worcester starting to close the gap. It was all West Holmes in the first quarter. Worcester's come out here in the second half, heating up from outside, and we got a ball game. 22-16. It's going to be West Holmes basketball, and this will be Ella McMillan back in the game for the night. She'll have it out of bounds. The light pressure being applied by Worcester. They'll back out, and this will be Allie McMillan now bringing it up for the Lady Knights. McMillan into the front court. Dribbles left side. Nice pounce in the paint. That's knocked away by Worcester. Turnover West Holmes, number 8, and it's Worcester basketball. Look in the other direction goes Grace Gray. All the way to the paint, up in, off the glass, and good. Gray with the bucket. She's got 4. It's a 4-point game, 22-18 Knights. Wool with the basketball now. She'll throw it down in the corner to Patterson. She's double teamed now. She'll get out of that. Foul called there. A lot of body contact. Good call by the official. Team foul number 3 on Wooster. And they're going to get that on number 5, Haley Braden. So 3 team fouls each here on the contest. It's going to be West Holmes basketball, sideline out of bounds, right in front of the Wooster bench. Patterson set to inbound. She'll throw it to Allie McMillan. McMillan now setting the offense, running off a double screen. She'll go to the right side. Hands it off in the corner to Patterson. Patterson now dribbles in the paint. Left hand now to the right hand, up off the glass and in. Nice drive there by Kinsey Patterson. That puts West Holmes back up by 6, but there goes Levy quickly the other direction for Worcester. Her layup up and in. You can't let her get away. Levy now with 3, 24-20 West Holmes. Allie McMillan in the front court, right side to Patterson. Thought about the 3, pulls it down, now to the foul line. And she's tripped up, hits the floor, another foul coming on Worcester. West Holmes will have the ball out of bounds. That foul called on number 33, Haley Wilkes, her second, team foul number 4. Checking out for Worcester will be Wilkes. And Patterson set to inbound the ball for West Holmes. Down the corner it goes to Uhl. Uhl's three-pointer right side, in and out, no good. Rebound, Levy for Worcester. Levy now dribbles into the front court. Hard screen set there, knocked to the floor was Patterson, no call. Ball taken away by West Holmes. It's going to be Ella McMillan with it. Turnover on Worcester, number 9. And West Holmes is going to have it now. This is going to be Patterson, right side 3 off the glass, no good. And rebound comes down to Levy. And we're going to get a reach-in foul on West Holmes. So that'll be team foul number 4 on the Knights as well. And they're going to get Keegan Uhl on that, her first. 2:33 to go. West Holmes hanging on to a 4-point lead, 24-20. Lady Generals basketball. Gray set to inbounds on the baseline in the backcourt. She'll give it to Levy. Levy guarded by Uhl. Now Levy across the timeline. She's going to drive all the way in the paint to the basket. No good. A rebound will come down to 13. Schultz for the Knights. Kinsey Patterson with the basketball. She'll pass down the right side to Uhl. Uhl dribbles back up top to Patterson. Patterson left side to Allie McMillan. Now down the corner to Ella. Ella's 3 from the right side on the way. No good. Rebound fought for. Still loose on the floor. We're going to say off of West Holmes. So team rebound will go to Wooster. The Lady Generals basketball. And more substitutions here for both teams. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. For the Knights, it's McMillan, Reynolds, Fair, Schultz, and Uhl in the ball game. Now for Worcester, it's Pederini with the basketball in the backcourt. She'll give it up to Gray. Gray now into the front court, guarded by Schultz. Back to Petterini. Petterini just double dribble, turned it over for Wooster. Turnover number 10. Ball will go back to the Knights. Each team with 3 turnovers here in the second quarter. Play 1:50 to go in the half. West Holmes hanging on to that 24-20 lead. And this will be Olin in the front court for the Lady Knights. Guarded there by Levy. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose, taken away. And West Holmes gets it right back, so another turnover each way. And this is Schultz into the paint. Her shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she gets fouled as somebody come over her back. That was number 14, Grace Kostorich. These ladies are playing hard here, so team foul number 5 on the Lady Generals. Ball stays right here with West Holmes. 1:33 to go. Lady Knight basketball. And this will be Keegan Oles set to inbounds. She's going to find Reynolds on the right block, but it's taken away by Wooster. Turnover number 10 on West Holmes. And now here comes Levy. Worcester's got numbers. Levy into the front court, right side, running one-hander. Shot no good. Ball tip knocked out of bounds by Wooster. Team rebound goes to the Lady Knights. West Holmes basketball. Checking back in for the Knights is going to be Patterson and Allie McMillan. Out will go Uhl and Schultz. This is going to be Allie McMillan now dribbling into the front court. Now left side it goes to Reynolds. Reynolds guarded up top by Petterini. Hands it off to Fair. Fair now back to Allie McMillan. McMillan to the foul line. Kicks it right side. This is going to be Patterson. Shot up from 15. No good. Rebound comes down to Ella McMillan. Now to Reynolds. 1 minute to go. Reynolds with the ball. Kicks it down the left corner to Allie McMillan. Baseline drive. Right hand shot up. No good. Rebound comes down to Levy for Wooster. Grace Gray with the ball quickly up ahead to Petterini. Petterini's long three from the right side. Got it. She was way out there. Petterini's got 6 points on 2 threes. 1 point contest. West Holmes 24-23 lead. 30 seconds to go. Allie McMillan with the ball up top, guarded by Levy. West Holmes is going to slow it down, work for one shot here. Allie McMillan still dribbling up top, no count. 20 seconds. Now down in the corner to Reynolds. Reynolds on the right side beyond the arc, guarded by Petterini. Back up top to Allie McMillan. She'll reset, 13 seconds. Now right side it'll go to Patterson. She'll dribble drive to the right side, and she's going to be bumped. Foul there by Grace Gray, team foul number 6. So it'll be out of bounds ball, West Holmes, 8 seconds to go. Patterson will have it left side of the basket, baseline out of bounds. Patterson with the basketball. Now it's going to be Fair down in the right corner. Back to Patterson. Patterson three from the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Lady Knights. Fair back up. No good. Rebound by Claire Reynolds. Her shot no good. Fair gets the rebound, puts it up, and are they going to count it? They say it's good. They're going to give her the basket, and that'll bring an end to the first half. We'll make sure they're going to count. They haven't put it up on the board. There it is. So the bucket counts. That's the end of the first half. It's going to be West Holmes taking a 26-23 lead at the halftime. We'll take a break, come back with your numbers, and talk about the first half after this. You're listening to Girls High School Basketball on 95.3 WKLM.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Hi, I'm Zach Noble from Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. At Holmes Wayne Electric, our staff embraces the community we serve. We serve on local boards, we coach youth sports, and we donate to causes benefiting our local veterans, law enforcement, and hospitals. But that's just our employees. Over 7,200 of our members round their bill up every month to donate to our Operation Roundup Foundation. Since 2006, our foundation has given back over $830,000 to our community. We're not just keeping your lights on, we are taking the power of caring hearts to make a difference.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com. Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions online-only sports auction with wax boxes, complete sets, and more on Tuesday, January 18th at 4 p.m. This auction has 1992 Upper Deck unopened baseball boxes, 1987 and 1988 Topps football complete sets, 20 baseball game and used cards, bats, jerseys, and more. That's the Coppin Realty and Auction online-only sports auction with simulcast bidding beginning on January 18th at 4 p.m. Visit Kaufman-Auctions.com.
Hi, this is Kevin Maltrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Maltrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
A 26-23 lead here at Wooster in this OCC matchup, a battle of first and second place. West Holmes been in charge here from the start, but Wooster's made a game out of it. West Holmes went out to an 18-9 lead here at the end of the first quarter, and now 26-23 at halftime. For West Holmes scoring, it looks like this. Kinsey Patterson would have 7 points in the first half. Mel Fair would chip in 6. Ella McMillan with 6. And then it would be Alan McMillan with 2, Claire Reynolds with 2, and Zaylee Schultz with 3 for that total of 26 for West Holmes. Wooster would start out slow, but it would be a hot second half for them. And it's going to be Tori Patarini, leading scorer for Wooster with 6 points. Also, Bodiger has 6 points for Wooster. Nora Levy chipped in 3, Grace Gray with 4, and Haley Wilkes with 2 points, as well as Kostorich has 2 points to give them their total of 23 points. But for West Holmes in the first half, it would be Kinsey Patterson. She'd go 1 of 3 from three-point range and 2 of 4 from two-point range for her scoring total of 7 points in that first half. Leading scorer for Wooster, again, you're looking at Patarini and Bodiger. Patarini would go 2 of 5 from three-point range. She would not make any from the field for her 6 points. As well, it would be Bodiger going 1 of 2 from three-point 4 from two-point range, and she would get her 6 point at the free throw line. The 2 leading scorers for Wooster on the evening. Close second half. It's been defensive effort here by both teams to keep this game interesting. But for your first half team numbers here, Scott Miller.
With West Holmes, the Lady Knights leading 26-23 from beyond the arc. West Holmes was 2 of 10 for 20%, while the Worcester Generals were 3 of 8 for 38%. From traditional two-point range, West Holmes was 9 of 20 for 45% in the first half, while the Generals came back to hit 6 of 19 for 32%. From the free throw line, the Generals went to the free throw line 4 times, hit 2 of those for 50%, while the Knights went to the free throw line twice and hit both of those for 100%. In rebounding, West Holmes out-rebounded the Generals 26-17 here in the first half, and in turnovers, they're almost even up. After Worcester was out to 8 in that first quarter, they limited themselves to 3. So Worcester had 11 turnovers in the first half. West Holmes had 10.
And taking a look at those rebound numbers from the first half, Scott, it would be Mel Fair getting 6 rebounds for the Lady Knights. Ellen McMillan has 8, 5 of them coming on the offensive board, as Mel Fair also had 3 on the offensive board. Claire Reynolds with 5 rebounds, 2 of them coming on the offensive board. Allie McMillan's got 2, and Patterson and Schultz is going to add 1 rebound. Doing the damage on the boards for Worcester, it's Nora Levy. She's got 3 rebounds on the defensive end. Grace Gray's got 4, 3 of them coming on the offensive end, more second chance points for Worcester. Bodiger's got 3 rebounds. Kostorich has 3 rebounds. And Wilkes and Farnsworth contributes 1 rebound each for the Generals. Scott, this has been kind of the matchup we thought it would be. It's been a defensive effort from both teams, but West Holmes set the tone early. Again, with their defense, they really come out aggressive. They were looking to play defense and run the floor. They did that. Worcester come back in the second half with their own defensive stance, and we got a ball game at halftime.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. And I think Coach Lindsay Snyder is going to remind her girls of what their game plan was. They got to make sure they're defending the arc each and every time. You cannot let Wooster start to string together 2, 3, 4 three-pointers. West Holmes became a little cold in the second quarter. They were 60% in the first quarter on 6 of 10 shooting, all on 2 points. A lot of those were coming after turnovers on Worcester's part, and then West Holmes, cooled down. They were only 9 of 20 for the entire half after being 6 of 10 there in that first quarter. So, West Holmes has to make sure they're defending all over the court, making sure that they are not allowing Wooster to get second, and third opportunities at a basket once the ball comes off of that cylinder.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you mentioned, Worcester's a team that can hit from three-point range in a hurry, and that really got them back in the ballgame here this second quarter. They hit some big threes, but those came off of defensive stops. The tempo changed in that second quarter because Worcester's defense stepped up, and that gave West Holmes some problems.
Oh, most definitely. And sometimes, when West Holmes comes out as intently as they did, they were pushing the ball. Coach Snyder did get some substitutions in, but that will take its toll on you when you're playing hard defense on one side and you're having to move the ball on the offensive end. There's got to be a point at which once Wooster realizes, hey, we just have to, settle down a little bit, do what we know how we can do, make sure that we're being patient, quit throwing the ball away. I know Wooster, they had 8 first quarter turnovers, and they limited themselves to only 3 there in the second quarter. So again, kind of a story of 2 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw Levy. Levy's a girl, she likes to get the rebound and just take off and run down the floor. And she got some easy runouts there in that second quarter as well. They need to slow her down.
Yeah, and anytime Allie McMillan is on the bench, and she typically is guarding Levy, the other West Holmes players have a little bit more of difficulty keeping up with Levy.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break, catch up on some ads here. We'll be back after this for the second half tip-off from Wooster High School. This is girls high school basketball right here on 95.3 WKLM.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at Keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at Keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
Second half, it's going to be Lady Night basketball, and this will be Patterson with it for the Knights. West Holmes with a 26-23 lead. Melfair with the ball for the Knights. Top of the key beyond the arc. She'll go right side now to Reynolds. Reynolds looking to get it inside. Now she'll go back left to Kenzie Patterson. Patterson dribbles left side to the foul line. Kicks it back out to Fair. Fair left 3 on the way. No good, but rebound comes down to Reynolds. Her shot up, no good. Levy with the rebound for Wooster. So Levy now picked up in the backcourt by Allie McMillan. She'll run off a screen by Gray. Levy still with the basketball. Dribbles now back right side guarded by Reynolds. Now she'll throw it down in the paint to Gray. Now she's going to find a cutting Kostorich, and Kostorich is going to be fouled going to the basket. I think they're going to get Allie McMillan with that foul. Indeed, they do. That'll be second foul on Allie McMillan, team foul number 1 on the Knights. Wooster basketball, Levy, left side 3, off the inbound, shot no good off the top of the backboard. Knocked loose on the floor. They're going to say that one off of West Holmes. So team rebound will go to Wooster. It'll stay right here on the Generals' end.
Thought that might have been out of bounds on the top of the backboard.
Yeah, they should have called that off the top. They did not. So Wooster gets the ball inbounds. It's loose on the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Ella McMillan. So turnover on Wooster. Quickly up ahead it goes to Mel Fair on the left side. She'll find Reynolds. Nice hustle play by Levy to recover and knock that out of bounds as Reynolds was sitting there with a bunny. So ball will stay with the Knights, and this will be Patterson set to inbounds. 26-23, Lady Knight lead. Just 1 minute into the second half of play. This will be Mel Fair on the left side. Up top to Allie McMillan. Now back in the corner to Kinsey. Patterson. She'll dribble up top. Now she's going to find a wide open Allie McMillan down the block. She missed her layup. Got her own rebound, but then threw it back and out of bounds. Turnover on West Holmes as that's Petterini now with the ball. Up ahead it'll go to number 21, Bottiger. Down the paint it'll go. Back up top now to Petterini. Long three on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Worcester's number 14, Kostorich, and she put the shot up and in. So Kostorich with the bucket. Now we're down to a 1-point contest. West Holmes quickly the other direction. Allie McMillan, her shot up no good, but she is going to get fouled. So that's going to send McMillan to the free throw line. Allie McMillan's first free throw attempt up and no good. Allie McMillan, a 5'4" sophomore, averages 5.9 points a game for the Lady Knights. McMillan will have one more coming. Sophomore right-hander Isaac shoots it up on the way. Got that one. West Holmes back up 27-25. Lady Generals basketball. It'll be Levy with the ball. Picking her up at half court is going to be Ella McMillan. Now down in the left side, it will go to Bottiger. Now back up top to Gray. Back to Levy. Levy left side 3. Up off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to West Holmes. That's going to be Reynolds with the ball. Now to Patterson. Patterson into the front court for the Lady Knights. She'll dribble on the right side. Hand it off to Allie McMillan. Now off to Reynolds. Left side 3 beyond the arc. No good. Rebound comes down to Petterini. Loose on the floor. It's still loose. Now Levy's going to pick it up for Wooster. So it'll be Levy with the basketball. She's guarded by Allie McMillan. Now into the front court. Levy will dribble now right side. Still with the basketball. She'll give it to Petterini. Petterini way outside it. Misses everything on that 3. Rebound comes down to Mel Fair for the Knights. Melanie Fair with the ball. Quickly into the front court. She'll go with it. Nowhere to go. Picked up her dribble. Now out to Reynolds. Now to Patterson. Patterson back to Fair. Fair into the paint. Foul line to the lane. Left hand up off the glass. Rattles around. No good. Rebound. Nice hustle by Allie McMillan. Her shot back up. No good. Offensive rebound. Reynolds. Her shot. No good. Rebound comes down to number 21, Bottiger for Worcester. 3 extra looks for West Holmes. They couldn't capitalize. Turnover on Worcester. Layup by Allie McMillan. No good. Gets her own rebound. And now they're going to get a jump ball called as she was tied up on the shot attempt. That possession arrow is going to go to Worcester. Turnover on West Holmes. Turnover number 12. How about that for a lot of action? The West Holmes setting up in a little full court press here. And they may back out of it. So Worcester basketball. This will be Levy into the backcourt. Guarded there by Allie McMillan. Defense backs off. Levy lost it off her foot. There's a nice diving steal by Allie McMillan, but then she threw it right back away trying to get rid of it. So a turnover each direction. And there's a turnover the other way. There goes Allie McMillan with the steal. Run out all the way to the basket. Right hand layup up and in. Ella McMillan now with 8 points. Her first 2 of the second half. West Holmes back up 4, 29-25. It's getting scrappy. Levy quickly into the front court. She'll go down left side to number 14, Kostorich. Her shot up on the way. Misses everything. Rebound Reynolds quickly up ahead. There goes Ella McMillan. Crosses over left hand to the side, and she's going to double dribble. She got tied up on the crossover and turned it over. Stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. And with that, we're going to get a quick timeout on the floor, so we'll take a break. It's 30. We'll take 1. You're listening to Girls High School Basketball right here on 95.3 WKLM.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Remind you to stay tuned following the game for tonight's high school scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you tonight by Village Motors in Millersburg. And on the inbounds, there's a quick turnover on Wooster on the 5-second. Night defense doing its job. Logan Stein will be back there reporting on all the scores all the way up until midnight. So with that turnover, ball goes back to West Holmes, and this will be Patterson out of bounds on the baseline. Looking to get it in. She'll get it in to Ella McMillan. McMillan now in the paint, kicks it back out to Mel Fair. Fair into the foul line, right? Kicks it back out to Reynolds. Reynolds recovers now off to Allie McMillan. McMillan into the paint, reverse dribble. She'll throw it down into the corner. Going to be picked up by Patterson. Tried to save it out of bounds, but no doing. Turnover on the Knights. So the ball will go back to the Lady Generals. West Holmes up 29-25. 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. And this will be Levy. Levy, the 5'3 junior, averages 17.6 a game for Wooster. And there's going to be another foul coming there on Allie McMillan, and that's number 3. And that's going to quickly get Schultz up, or excuse me, that's going to be Keegan Ohl getting off the bench for West Holmes. McMillan's going to have to sit down with those 3 fouls.
And that's typically a little bit of a matchup issue for the Knights when Ohl has to guard Levy. It's not quite as quick as Allie McMillan.
Absolutely. So Wooster with the basketball now, and this is going to be Storage with the ball. She tried to get in the paint. West Holmes knocked it out of bounds, so it'll stay right here with Wooster on their end of the floor. 29-25 lead for the Knights, up 4, 3:50 to go.
Yeah, Wooster coming out with a lot of intensity on defense. They're patterning themselves after West Holmes from that first quarter.
So Wooster with the basketball. It's going to be Patarini now with the ball beyond the arc. She'll dribble to the foul line, put the shot up from 10, off the glass and good. Banks are open. Patarini's got 8. Wooster back within 2, 29-27 lead for the Knights. West Holmes has led throughout, but Wooster's closing the gap. Now it's going to be Mel Fair, right side 3 up on the way, no good. Rebound comes on to Patarini, but that's going to be tied up there by Reynolds, and that arrow is going to stay right here. With the arrow, it's going to stay with West Holmes, so rebound goes to Wooster. Tie-up will go turnover against the Generals. Turnover number 17, West Holmes has got 15. Well, the officials are talking about it down there. I'm not sure what they're talking about. It was a held ball call. No foul called yet. And still discussing. So while they're talking about that, we'll remind you, don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory certified technicians and carries a full line of parts and service for all your Generac needs. Call today at 330-279-4522. Now Reynolds with the ball on the inbound. Her shot up, and she's going to be fouled. After they got that sorted out, they agreed the ball would stay here with West Holmes.
Yeah, all that to come up with the same answer they had in the first place.
Well, West Holmes will benefit as Reynolds is going to go to the free throw line. So that foul being called on number 14 for Wooster, Kostorich, her first. And this is going to send Claire Reynolds to the free throw line. Reynolds just 2 points in the ball game, looking for number 3. Her shot up and good. So Reynolds will have one more coming. Claire Reynolds, a 5'7" senior, averages 6.8 a game for the Knights. That shot no good. They had a lane violation anyhow, so that'll go to Wooster. Checking back into the game now for West Holmes is going to be number 13, Zaylee Schultz. Out will go Claire Reynolds for a breather. And that'll get a matchup change here for Wooster as they're going to bring in number 42, Grace Gray. Out will go Kostorich. So Gray will take care of throwing the ball inbounds against some West Holmes full court pressure. Looking, still nowhere to go. They're going to throw it up ahead to Levy and let her chase it down. Now numbers for Wooster. Right side three on the way for Bottager. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Petterini. Down the paint. Right hand up off the glass. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Melfair for West Holmes with the rebound. Now up ahead to Keegan Uhl. Uhl to Schultz. Back to Uhl. Uhl sets the offense. Now to Patterson. Right side beyond the arc. Good defense by Wooster. They'll kick her back out. Patterson now with him on the left side. They're down the corner to Uhl. Uhl's three up on the way. Got it. Big bucket there by Uhl. Getting her on the board for the first time tonight with 3 points.
It's been a couple games since she's exerted her presence for the Knights.
And there on the defensive end, we're going to get a foul called on Uhl. Got her adrenaline flowing a little bit there off that make, Scott.
Yep.
So ball will stay here with Wooster. West Holmes now with a 6-point lead, 33-27. It'll be Lady Generals basketball right in front of their bench. And they're going to get number 5, Haley Braden, up into the game. Out will go number 33, Haley Wilkes. Petterini will throw the ball inbounds for Wooster. 2:41 to go here, third period. They'll get it into Gray. Gray looking down in the paint. They'll get it down into Bottager. Bottager shot up no good, but she's going to be fouled. 2 shots coming. They're going to get the foul on the 5'10 junior Ella McMillan. Actually, they called that on number 4, Kinsey Patterson. That'll be the first team foul on Patterson. So that free throw attempt by Bottager up and in. Bottager now with 7 points for Wooster. Claire Reynolds will come back off the bench for West Holmes. Out will go Mel Fair. Bottager has one more coming. She eyes it, shoots it. No good. Rebound will come down to number 13, Schultz, for the Knights. Schultz will bring it up into the front court. Now give it up to Patterson. Patterson now over to Uhl. Uhl to the foul line, extended left. Back up top to Schultz. Schultz right side. Now she'll go over on the left side, give it to Ella McMillan. McMillan now dribbling left, kicks it back out to Uhl. Back to McMillan. McMillan dribbles baseline, bump, no fall, up off the glass. Gets her own rebound, shot was no good, gets her own rebound, back to Patterson. Patterson three on the right side, no good. And that rebound's going to come down to Levy for Wooster. 33-28, West Holmes lead. 2 minutes to go, third period of play. Levy with the basketball, now wide open, going to the right side, layup up, no good, more contact, no call. Rebound comes down to number 10 for West Holmes, that's Keegan Uhl. And this will be Zaylee Schultz in the front court, now back to Uhl. Now left side to Patterson. Patterson guarded by Petterini. Patterson all the way to the basket. Shot up, but no good. They're going to get a foul on the floor first on Petterini. So for Petterini, that's going to be her second foul. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Generals. So it'll be West Holmes basketball, baseline out of bounds, and this is going to be Kinsey Patterson set to inbound for the Lady Knights. It'll be Mel Fair down in the corner, back up top to Uhl. Left side, Uhl back to Patterson, and they threw it out of bounds. Turnover there on West Holmes, number 16. Unforced error there by the Knights. Those will give coaches gray hair, Scott. Well, West Holmes getting pressure in the backcourt. This will be Petterini with the basketball, guarded there by Kinsey Patterson. Petterini going left side with the left hand. Now down the left corner, it goes to number 5, Haley Braden. Her shot up, no good. Ball knocked around loose. That finally went off of Levy, out of bounds off of Wooster, so ball will go to the Knights. Get total service for your jewelry at the jewelry store with a free cleaning and inspection, and all the repairs are done right there in their showroom at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. West Holmes up 33-28, approaching 1 minute to go, third period of play. Schultz with the basketball, guarded up top, closely there by Farnsworth for Wooster. Now back it goes to Reynolds. Reynolds now left side to Fair. Ball knocked loose on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Keegan Uhl. Uhl bounce pass in the paint to Patterson. Patterson into the paint. Her shot up attempt, and she's going to be fouled. And that's going to send her to the free throw line. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Lady Generals, and they're going to get number 42. Grace Gray on the foul call. That'll send Kinsey Patterson, a 5'4 senior guard, to the free throw line. Shot up and good by Patterson. She's got 8. Patterson will have one more coming. Right-hander eyes it, shoots it, knocks it down. Give her 9, and West Holmes back up to a 7-point lead, 35-28. Under 1 minute to go. Wooster basketball. Hard screen set there by Gray in the backcourt. Will hit the floor. They run a few of them off of her tonight. Now Wooster basketball. This is going to be Braden on the left side, back out to Pederini. Look to get it inside to Farnsworth. Her shot up off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. And before that went out of bounds off of West Holmes, we're going to get a foul call. We'll see who they give this to here. We're going to give that to number 13, Zaylee Schultz. That's her first. Team foul number 5 on the Knights. And this will send for Worcester, number 33, Aubrey Farnsworth, to the free throw line. She's a 5'8 senior. Farnsworth eyes the first one, shoots it. Rattles around and in. Farnsworth gets in the scoring column for Worcester. She's got her first point of the game. Checking out for Worcester was Gray. Back into the game was number 5, Haley Braden. Farnsworth has one more remaining. She eyes it, shoots it. Got it. Farnsworth has 2. Worcester now back within 5, 35-30, 30 seconds to go. Third period. Patterson with the basketball into the front court for the Knights. Left side over to Schultz. Now back up top to Uhl. Uhl dribbles left side over to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds pulls it back out, under 20 to go. Now down to Schultz. Left side. Schultz going to pick it up to Patterson. Up top the key, guarded by Pederini. 10 seconds. There's a nice pass going back door to Uhl, and she just didn't follow it hard enough. That went out of bounds. Turnover number 17 on West Holmes. 17 for Worcester as well. So
yeah, right idea, but unfortunately just a little bit too much zip on that pass, and Keegan couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, it was there. She just couldn't chase it down. So in the bounds for Worcester. That's tried to throw it off the back of Patterson, and she did. She had nowhere to go. Good play. And then she traveled with it. So coming off of that, it'll be a turnover on Worcester, and it's going to give West Holmes the ball with 4.3 seconds to go. They'll have it right in front of their bench, up 35-30. So this will be Mel Fair set to throw it in bounds. Looking, she'll get to Patterson down the corner. She'll dribble baseline, give up to Schultz. Schultz up off the glass in the paint, no good, and that'll bring an end to the third quarter. After 3 here from Worcester High School, it's West Holmes 35, Worcester 30. Back after this on 95.3 WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964. Specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
When you found the perfect home, you want the same for your home loan process. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our lenders stay accessible, communicate often, and help you understand what's happening every step of the way. Talk with one of our lenders today to determine the options that are available to you and your family. We want to help you find a home loan that works. Our focus is on the details so that you can focus on moving in. In other words, we check all the boxes so you can unpack yours. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 422885. I said 3.
We hear from Wooster. Wooster's got the ball inbounds already into the front court. Now down the paint with it, it's going to be Gray. Gray dribbles back, now kicks it down the corner to Bodiger. Her shot up and good. Bodiger knocks down the 10-footer from the right side. They'll give Bodiger 2 more. She's up to 9. It's going to be West Holmes basketball now. Up 35-33. Patterson now into the paint, left hand. Up off the glass, left side, good. Nice drive by Patterson. So Patterson with the bucket. Now Worcester basketball. It's going to be Gray in the backcourt, guarded by Fair. There goes Levy across the timeline, guarded by Allie McMillan. Back in the game with 3 fouls. They'll probably go right after her. Now it's Pederini with the basketball. She'll dribble left side. Reverse, nowhere to go. Still with it now. She'll give it up to Gray, top of the key. She looks down inside to Bodiger. Bodiger shot up off the glass, good from the right side.
Great move.
Nice catch and spin, put it up off the glass. And with that, we'll get a quick timeout. So we'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back after this on 95.3 WKLM.
At Good Gugisburg Cheese, you'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Gugisburg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Gugisburg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is really, really good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
It'll be West Holmes going 0 of 7 from three-point range. Wooster would go 1 of 5. West Holmes 2 of 6 from two-point range, good for 33%. Wooster would go 1 of 8. Excuse me, I'm going these backwards. West Holmes 1 of 8 for 13%. From the free throw line, it'd be Wooster 3 of 4. West Holmes would go 4 of 6. 15 rebounds for the Lady Knights, 10 for Wooster. Both teams committed 7 turnovers in the third period. A lot of action here from Wooster High School. Close game. West Holmes up 37-34. Just 1 minute underway in the fourth quarter. And it'll be Lady Knight basketball. Keim Home Center is a destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering free next day local delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. West Holmes with the basketball. This is going to be Ella McMillan now going up for the shot, and she's going to be fouled.
Fans didn't like that one.
They did not. Maybe it looked like a clean block. They're a little closer than we are, so we'll go with their call. And that'll send number 14 for the Lady Knights. This is going to be Ella McMillan. The 5'10 junior averages 9.3 a game. First free throw attempt up and good. McMillan now up to 9 points on the evening. One more coming for the 5'10 junior. Her shot up and no good off the glass. Chased down her own rebound, but it went off of her legs, so team rebound will go to Wooster. And Wooster basketball. So this will be Gray set to inbounds in the backcourt, and who else? She'll give it to Levy. Levy guarded back there by Allie McMillan. Now double team in the backcourt. She'll give it back to Gray, back to Levy. Ball still loose on the floor in the backcourt. Levy now, and there's a 10-second call. She didn't get it across. Good defense by the Knights. Maybe the biggest turnover of the ball game right there for West Holmes, as that's going to be turnover number 19 on Wooster. West Holmes up 4 points, 38-34, now with the basketball. Allie McMillan in the backcourt. Remind you, this is a 20-game OCC win streak on the line for West Holmes. McMillan now with the ball. It's going to be Ella down to Ellie in the corner. Ella with the basketball. She'll dribble up the foul line to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson dribble right side back to Allie McMillan. Now left side to Fair beyond the arc. Reverse dribble now into the paint. Left-hand shot up. Knocked loose and blocked. That block was by Bottiger, and she gets the rebound. Ball taken away by Allie McMillan. She'll give it up to Ella. Nice reverse left-hand layup, no good. Rebound down by Bottiger for Wooster. So Levy now in the backcourt, still guarded by Allie McMillan. Coach Snyder's halfway down the floor with her, wanting to play some defense. McMillan chasing the ball. Nice job, as she creates a turnover. Another turnover by Wynn. That was all Allie McMillan. Quickly is Patterson the other way. Shot up off the glass. No good, but she's fouled and hits the floor hard. There'll be some tired young ladies at the outcome of this game, Scott, no matter who wins. They both have been playing extremely hard out there tonight.
No question.
So Kinsey Patterson, the 5'4 senior, averages 10 points a game at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Lady Knights. And Patterson knocks down that one.
Really important to hit those free throws, especially in this last quarter.
Absolutely. Patterson up to 12 points on the night now, looking for number 13. Shot up, rattles around and in. Give her 13, give West Holmes a 6-point lead, 40-34. And there goes Levy the other direction. Now she'll find on the left side Kostorich. Now down to Bottiger. 3 on the left side, no good. Rebound comes down to Kostorich. Her shot no good. Rebound to Petterini. Her shot up, but she's fouled. Couple offensive boards there for Worcester. Got them an extra look, and that will send Petterini to the free throw line. Remind you to stay tuned. Following the conclusion of tonight's contest, we will announce our Subway Player of the Game. Tonight's winner will receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of their choice from Subway's at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. And for Petterini, that first free throw attempt, no good. Each team with 16 fouls now. Next one, they'll be shooting from here out on either side. Petterini's second free throw attempt up and good. Petterini has 9. West Holmes up 5, 40-35. 5:26 to go in the contest. Patterson left side, now it goes to Reynolds. Reynolds still with the ball on the left. She'll dribble up top now, right side to Fair. Fair to the foul line. Kicks it over on the left side to Patterson. Patterson in the corner to Reynolds. Ball knocked out of Reynolds' hands, out of bounds. It'll stay with West Holmes. Baseline out of bounds. Also, stay tuned following tonight's contest for the high school scoreboard right here on WKLM. Brought to you by Village Motors in Millersburg. Brogan Steimel will be reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way up until midnight. McMillan now with the basketball on the baseline. Her left-hand shot up. That's going to be blocked by Grace. Petterini picked it up, but she stepped on the end line, so that's actually going to be a turnover on Wooster coming off of that offensive rebound by Grace. Or defensive rebound, excuse me. So that will be now Patterson on the baseline with the ball for West Holmes. Looking to get it in bounds, still looking. Now bounce past to Fair, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Wooster. Bodiger stuck her hand in, knocked it out. So we'll try it again. Patterson on the baseline for the Knights. Looking left now, she'll go back right side to Allie McMillan. Allie McMillan, right side three, no good. Rebound comes down to Kostorich. Number 14, she gives it up to Petterini. She's going to race all the way down. Left-hand layup up, no good. Offensive rebound comes down to Grace. Her shot, no good. Another offensive rebound brought down by Kostorich. Her shot up and good. Kostorich has got 6. 3-point ball game, 40-37. That's Reynolds the other direction for West Holmes. Her shot up, and she's fouled. So that's going to send Claire Reynolds to the free throw line. The 5'7" senior will have 2 free throws coming. Reynolds eyes the first one, shoots it, and got it. Reynolds up to 4 on the night now for the Knights. Stretches that lead back out to 4, 41-37. Reynolds eyes it, shoots it. Rattles around, no good. Rebound comes down to number 42, Grace for Wooster. Now to Levy. Levy in the front court. Ella McMillan waiting for her up the top of the key. Now to Grace. Grace top the key, down to Levy, right corner. Right corner three for Levy. Got it. Big shot by Levy. She was wide open and she made him pay. 41-40, 1-point contest. Timeout, West Holmes. 4:15 to go, 1-point game. We'll take a break. Back after this on 95.3 WKLM.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Unlimited tanning, and share it with a friend and buy 5 tanning passes and get 2 free at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin. We got a good one on hand here tonight, this OCC matchup in girls basketball from Wooster High School. West Holmes hanging on to a 41-40 lead. Scott, it's been a defensive battle here tonight.
Yeah, West Holmes has never trailed in the game, but most definitely Wooster has starting to apply the pressure, and they can sense something big. West Holmes is going to have to manage that pressure.
Yeah, West Holmes has got to watch that 3-point shooting of Wooster because they can get back in a hurry there as they've done. 1-point contest, West Holmes basketball now, and this is going to be Allie McMillan bringing it up for the Lady Knights. Picked up there in the front court by Levy. Now she'll go left side, get it to the paint to Mel Fair. Fair now looking to get it to Patterson. Almost walked, but she did not. Ball stays with the Knights. It'll be Patterson now. Reverse dribble. She got a layup up the basket and in.
Kinsey
Nice
Patterson going in above the big trees.
No fear going in there. Back out to a 3-point lead for the Knights. 43-40, 3:45 to go. Bodiger with the ball in the paint. Now up top it goes to Wilkes. Down the corner to Kostorich. Back to Bodiger on the left side beyond the arc. Good ball movement by Wooster. Kostorich now back to Wilkes. Wilkes to Petterini. Deep three. Petterini knocked it down, and we're all tied up. First tie of the ball game. It's 43-43 off the Petterini 3. West Holmes basketball. Allie McMillan Now in the corner to Fair. She saves it back in bounds to Ellen McMillan. Right side layup, up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Generals. And they're going to get a foul. That rebound comes down to Wilkes, number 33. And they're going to get Claire Reynolds on the reach-in. So that's team foul number 7 on West Holmes. And we're about to have a free throw shooting contest now. Both teams in the double bonus. Tied up 43-43. Don't go anywhere. With 3:07 to go, this is going to send for Wooster, number 33, Haley Wilkes, a 5'9" senior, to the free throw line.
West Holmes has to make sure they box out on this.
Yeah, rebounds become important here as well. Wilkes, a 5'9" senior. She'll eye it. Throws it up on the way, off the glass, no good. And they're just going to call a dead ball on that as it didn't hit anything, and that ball will go to West Holmes. So Mel Fair will inbounds to Allie McMillan. She'll bring it up. 3 minutes to go. We're all tied, 43 all. Now into the front court, McMillan with the basketball. Left side off the screen by Fair. Backdoor cut by Reynolds. Up off the glass. Left-hand layup. No good. She missed it. Rebound comes down to Levy. Taken away there by Al McMillan. Her shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Allie McMillan. Ball stays with the Knights. Ever important offensive rebound gives West Holmes another look. McMillan drives to the basket. Hands off to Reynolds. She shot it up off the left side, but she was fouled by Petterini. And that's going to send Reynolds to the free throw line. So Reynolds will back to the free throw line. She shot well there tonight. That's number 24 for West Holmes. She'll eye this one, shoot it, and nothing but net. She'll have one more coming. West Holmes back in the lead. She's got 5, 44-43 lead. Shot up on the way. Bounces off the front iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Levy for Wooster. West Holmes now on odd numbers. 1 point lead. 44-43. 2:30 to go. Levy now with the ball into the paint. Gets it down in the paint to number 21, Bodger. Blocked from behind by Fair. Good defense. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball. That's going to go to the Lady Knights. Good block there by Mel Fair as Bodger had a wide open look from the right side. She knocked it away from behind. West Holmes will maintain their lead and the basketball. Allie McMillan in the backcourt. There's Levy at the half court waiting on her. Now in the front court with the ball. Go left side now to Patterson. Patterson going to stop and pop from 15 off the iron. No good. Allie McMillan with the offensive board. She tried to get it down the paint to Claire Reynolds. That one out of bounds off of Wooster, so it'll stay right here with West Holmes. West Holmes basketball. This will be Kenzie Patterson set to inbounds. Right side it goes to Ellen McMillan. 3 from the right side. Got it! Big 3 there by number 14, Ellen McMillan. West Holmes back up 4, 47-43. Double team in the backcourt. She gets out of that. Ball goes to Grace. Stolen away by Ellen McMillan. McMillan with the ball. Now down to Patterson. Right side. Shot up the glass. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Rebound comes down to West Holmes. That's going to be number 4, Kostorich. And with that, timeout Wooster. 1:41 to go. Big 3 there by Ellen McMillan. 30-second timeout. We'll take a break. Come back right after this on WKLM. Don't go anywhere.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Outside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on, Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. So coming out of the timeout, West Holmes is going to have a 4-point lead, 47-43. Scott, this is everything we thought it was going to be. Remember, this contest, the first time it was a 3-point victory at West Holmes. You know, Worcester gave them all they wanted here, and it's not changed here tonight.
No, definitely not.
This is everything we thought it would be.
This last minute and 41 should be exciting.
It should. So it's going to be Wooster basketball now. Just in the backcourt with it is going to be number 14, Kostoric, set to inbounds. She'll give it up to Pederini. Now into the front court. Pederini with the basketball on the left side, guarded by McMillan. Now passing the paint to Grace. Up top, now go right side over to Kostoric. Her three up on the way, no good. Rebound to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson with the basketball. West Holmes needs to slow it down a little bit. Patterson now in the front court. Levy poked it away. Patterson recovers. Now going to give it back to Allie McMillan. She'll hold it up top, guarded by Pederini. McMillan still with the basketball. She'll hand it off to Mel Fair on the left side. She'll dribble up top, back to Patterson. Patterson bumped by Levy, no call. Fair with the ball, back to Patterson. Patterson with the basketball, loose on the floor, picks it up. Now it's Fair. And she tried to get it down the corner to Reynolds, and that was knocked out of bounds by Bodiger. So ball stays with West Holmes. 4-point lead, under 1 minute to go. Both teams in the bonus. 18 fouls on Wooster, 7 on West Holmes. Fair set to inbounds in front of the bench. She'll get it into Allie McMillan. Back up top to Patterson. Out by half court. There's a knock away by Pederini. They're pushing West Holmes out by half court. Well, they're actually going to get a foul on that reach-in, so that's going to send Kinsey Patterson to the free throw line, where she's got the job done here tonight, shooting very well from the free throw line, as she is 4 of 6 on the night. 2 big ones coming here, none bigger. That's a one-on-one, actually. She missed the front end, and that's going to be Levy pulling it down. They called that one on the floor, so it was a one-on-one. So Levy with the basketball now into the front court for Wooster. 40 seconds to go, down 4. Grace from the free throw line. Dribbles right side, looking to pull it back out. Throw it back up top to Bodiger. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Grace Kostoric, but she went over the back. Good position there by number 12, Allie McMillan. Number 12 for West Holmes, she's got 3 points on the night, but her game has been a lot more than that on the defensive end and on the rebounding end. She's getting it done for the Knights. And she's going to go to the free throw line. The 5'4" sophomore, averaging 6 points a game.
10th team foul on the Generals, so that should be 2.
Indeed it will. They're showing 2 free throw attempts on the double bonus. So 2 big ones coming here for Allie McMillan. She can put more distance between the Generals and them, and she misses the first one. 1 more coming for Allie McMillan. Everybody on the edge of their seats here in the high school at the Generals Gymnasium. Missed that free throw. Rebound comes down to Kostoric, and this is going to be Levy with the basketball. Quickly into the front court to the foul line. Right corner to Bodiger. Bodiger 3 on the way. Got it! Bodiger knocked it down. They left her open. She knocks it down. That gets Wooster back within 1. Timeout on the floor. 1-point ball game. West Holmes up 47-46. Back in 30 here on WKLM.
Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-thru to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
Time for all your furnace and generator needs this winter. Contact MRE Services in Baltic at 330-897-4869. MRE Services, heating, cooling, and electrical. 1-point contest. West Holmes up 47-46. Been a back-and-forth game here all. West Holmes come out with a commanding first quarter lead. They jumped out to a 10-0 lead at one point, but Worcester's kept clawing their way back into this. And we've got a great ball game here to wrap up. 47-46. It'll be Wooster basketball coming out of the timeout. And I'm sorry, that'll be West Holmes basketball off that made 3. That's going to be Ella McMillan down. Baseline out of bounds in the backcourt. And she's looking for Kinsey Patterson. And we got a buzzer here. A little clarification from the scorers table. We're good. 23.5 seconds to go. 1-point game. West Holmes in the lead. Patterson with the ball in the backcourt. Full court pressure being applied by West Holmes. This will be Ella McMillan now. She splits the double team back to Patterson. Patterson now into the front court. Hands it off to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds with the ball. And there's the grab and the foul. Reynolds is definitely the one they want at the free throw line. Claire Reynolds been 3 for 6 on the night. 5'7" senior, averaging 6.8 points per contest. She's got 5 tonight. Reynolds at the free throw line. Isaac shoots it. Nothing but net. 4 made free throws for Reynolds, all coming in the second half of tonight's contest. She has one more coming. 48-46, West Holmes lead, 8.9 seconds. Got the second one. Big bucket there. And with that, Coach Snyder's going to take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a break, come back, and hopefully wrap this up from Wooster High School right after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
7th point of the night. We've got 8.9 seconds to go in the contest. It's going to be Wooster basketball, 94 feet away from their bucket.
Could have been the 2 most important free throws of the season so far for the Knights. And I can expect that West Holmes will probably try to make sure they pressure the ball so that this 8.9 seconds that's remaining is going to be a long 8.9 seconds.
Absolutely. You want to keep your eye on Levy. We've seen her all night. If she gets the ball, she can get up the floor in a hurry. West Holmes with that 3-point lead.
And I think they want to make sure that they're not letting Bodiger get open as well.
Absolutely. That's what we were going. Bodiger's been, she can knock down that 3 if you leave her alone, and she's done it to get Wooster back in the ball game. So here we go. Inbounds the ball. It goes to Bodiger in the backcourt. Hands it off to Levy. Pressure being applied by the Knights. 5 seconds. Now in the front court's Levy. Right side it goes to Petterini. And we're going to get a timeout call with 2.9 seconds right in front of the Wooster bench. They want to set something up. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a quick break. Come back after this on 95.3 WKLM.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Get 1 pound Florida red ripe strawberries or 1 pint plump blueberries for $2.89. Vitamin-rich green broccoli crowns for $1.49 a pound. And gallon Smith's milk for $2.99. They also have Johnsonville brats or Italian sausage for $4.39. Troyer's ring-style trail bologna for $5.99. Sea scallops for $18.99 a pound. Sale brand shrimp ring with sauce for $5.49. And Seabest flounder for $5.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Wrap up this nail biter. We'll be announcing our Subway Player of the Game. Tonight's winner receives a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of their choice from the Subways at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. So here we go. 49-46 West Holmes lead. Coming out of the timeout. 2.9 seconds to go. It's going to be Levy with the basketball. Sideline out of bounds right in front of the Wooster bench. Official hands her the ball. Here we go. He's chopping time. Levy looking. She's going to find Petterini down the corner, and she's going to be fouled on a 3-point attempt, so she's going to get 3 free throws. Little mental error there by the Knights as they commit the foul, and Petterini's going to get a chance to tie this one up from the free throw line. Petterini, a 5'4" sophomore, she averages 14 points a game. She's going to get her nerves tested right here. 1.8 seconds to go. And Petterini has the ball at the free throw line. Here comes the first one. Shot up and good. Cool as a cucumber. 13 on the night for Petterini. Looking for 14 and 15. Isaac shoots it. No good. Rims in and out.
Now West Holmes is going to have to really make sure they play defense and box out.
Absolutely. No rebound important more than this if she misses. One more coming, 49-47. Petterini's last free throw attempt. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Kostorich. Her shot, no good. Shot up, are they going to count it? We're looking, it's still not on the board. Kostorich put that back up. The officials are going to talk about it off the rebound. They're still huddling. It's not on the board yet. Wooster thinks they've tied the game. There's no official signal. They're slowly walking to the scorer's table. I'm not sure if they know what to call here, Scott. There it is. They're going to count the basket. Not yet. They did indeed. It's on the board. So after all that, we're going to overtime. Off that putback by Kostorich, off the missed free throw by Petterini. As time expired, Wooster ties the ball game. We're all tied up 49-49, and we're going to quarter number 5. How about that? Scott, you called it. The rebound there was crucial, and they probably could have called a foul on Kostorich, but probably a good no call in a game like this. Yep. You let him play.
Yeah, she was definitely over the back of the West Holmes player. But yeah, West Holmes did not do a very good job in that final series. The foul on the three-pointer, first one, but then not really boxing out.
Yeah, they had Petterini trapped down in the corner on that right side. Instead of just going straight up, she really didn't have a shot, but somebody reached in on. We didn't see who the foul call was, but somebody reached in on that, and that put her to free throw line. And so, after a hard-fought battle, no surprise, we're going to have to take at least one more try to get this one in the record book. Everything we thought it would be here from Wooster High School tonight. The 1 and 2 teams here in the OCC, neither one going down easy, and we're headed to an overtime here, so we're going to jump it off right here at half court. They're going to send Bodiger into the circle against Mel Fair, and 4 minutes on the clock for this overtime period. There's the toss, ball tipped up, and it's controlled by Wooster, comes down to Gray. Gray with the basketball now gives it up to Levy, top of the key. Now to Gray. Gray back to Levy. Levy down the corner to Kostorich. Back up to Levy. Long three right side. Off the rim, no good, but Kostorich gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Kostorich got the glance off the board on an easy rebound. Now Wooster up 41-59, their first lead of the night. With the basketball now was Al McMillan, and she traveled, turned it over, going to the bucket. So turnover number 21 for West Holmes, and that ball is going to go back to the Generals. The West Holmes set up now in a full court press. Wooster up 51-49, their first lead of the contest. Levy with the ball in the backcourt, guarded by Fair. Now she'll race it into the front court on the right side. She'll give it up in the paint to Gray. Grace Gray with the basketball now. Back out to Petterini on the right side beyond the arc. She'll throw up a deep three. Got it! Petterini knocked down a big three. Now Wooster up 4, 54-49. 3 minutes to go in overtime. McMillan now in the front court. She'll give it up to Fair. Fair on the left side. She's going to dribble all the way to the basket. She's going to be fouled, and she makes it. Count the bucket. Mel Fair on the drive to the basket. She gets a left-hand shot up off the glass and in, and she'll have an and one coming. Mel Fair, 5'9" senior. She averages 7 points a game. She'll have a free throw coming. Left-hander shoots it. Got it. Fair up to 9. 54-52 Wooster lead. Levy with the basketball, guarded by McMillan in the backcourt. Now up ahead it goes to Gray. And they got a turnover. Gray drug her footer. She tried to make the pass. So turnover on West Holmes. That's going to be on Wooster's number 24. So ball back to the Lady Knights, down 2, 54-52, 2:46 to go. Alan McMillan bringing it up for the Lady Knights, met there by Levy. Pass down to Fair, almost landed, did lose it on the turnover. That goes over to Bodiger. Now Levy into the front court, right side to the foul line, kicks it over to, and three-pointer up, no good by Petterini. Rebound comes down to Gray. Shot now from Bodiger, left side, no good. Loose on the floor. Offensive rebound to Kostorich. Throws it back up top to Gray. They're going to say Kostorich stepped out of bounds there on the sideline in front of the Wooster bench, so it'll be a turnover on Wooster. Turnover number 25. It'll go back to the Lady Knights. So West Holmes with the basketball, 54-52. 2:10 to go in the contest. McMillan in the front court. Left side she'll go to Ella McMillan. McMillan now on the left side. Back out to Reynolds. Reynolds back out to McMillan. That's Allie at the foul line. Now over to Kinsey Patterson. Her three ball. Knocked it down! Kinsey Patterson, a big three. West Holmes back up 55-54. Timeout. West Holmes, they're going to take a full timeout. We'll take a break. Come back after this. Don't go away.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Timeout, 55-54 West Holmes. They just took a 30 there. We thought it was a full. We brought you back quick. So here we go, Wooster basketball now. They'll be at the opposite end of their bucket, 94 feet away. 1 point lead for the Lady Knights, 55-54, under 2 minutes to go in overtime. Levy with the basketball for Wooster in the backcourt. Now up ahead to Gray. Gray dribbles right side, bounce pass into the paint, it goes to Bodiger. Bodiger back up to Gray at the foul line. Back to Bodiger. Bodiger now on the right side, she'll give it up to Levy. Levy dribbles left side into the lane, gives it up to Bodiger, up off the glass and good. Wooster back in the lead. As Bodiger gets the bucket. She's up to 16. Now West Holmes basketball. In the front court goes Alan McMillan. Left-hand layup, no good. Loose on the floor. Rebound comes down to Petterini. Now knocked away by Patterson. That's going to be picked up by Levy. Worcester's got numbers. Levy now to the foul line. Kicks it down the left corner. It goes to number 14, Kostoric. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Fair. West Holmes with the basketball. Now trailing by one, 56-55. 1 minute to go in the contest. McMillan now to the ball. Patterson on the left side, beyond the arc. Reverse dribble into the paint. Her shot up, no good. And there's a foul. That's going to send Kinsey Patterson to the free throw line with 2. Big free throws here. Kinsey Patterson, 18 points on the night, and this is the first one. Now West Holmes looking for the tie. One more coming for Patterson. She's done a little bit of everything here for West Holmes tonight. Has 18 points in the night. There's a free throw. Front iron, no good. Those are tired legs right there. Rebound comes down to Kostoric. Excuse me, that was Bodiger. Now Levy with the basketball for Wooster. 44 seconds. West Holmes down by 1. Right side three by Kostoric. Good! That was Bodiger. She got the 3. West Holmes now down by 4. 59-55. Bodiger hits a big 3. West Holmes basketball. Mel Fair with it now on the left side. She'll dribble to the paint, and Lindsey Snyder got a quick timeout called in the middle of that drive. Looking to see where the ball is going to be here coming out of the timeout. They're still talking about it. We'll just keep it right here. We've taken care of paying the bills. We'll try and catch you up on where we're at. So Wooster up 4 points, 59-55. And Scott, you said it. West Holmes is going to have to watch, leaving either Bodiger or Kostoric open him. Boy, they made him pay right there. Bodiger knocked out a killer 3.
Yeah. And West Holmes is looking a little gassed right now when Kinsey Patterson steps up to the free throw line and misses 2 free throws in a row. That's pretty rare for her.
Yeah, those
she
are
has
front iron misses too, right?
Yes, front iron misses. Just didn't seem to be able to get them quite over the lip of the board. But you know, she's been West Holmes' top post player tonight, all at 5 feet 4 inches. It seems like the Wooster players have been doing a great job defending the post players of West Holmes, but Kinsey Patterson, you know, a lot of her points have been in and around the basket tonight.
Yeah, a lot of hustle play by Patterson tonight. Not only her 18 points that she's got here, but just the defensive effort and the rebounding, as you said. So it's going to be West Holmes basketball in here. They'll have a baseline out of bounds under their bucket. Down 3, 58-55. They've got 28.2 seconds to go in the contest, and here we go. Players are set. Official hands the ball to Patterson, and the count starts. This will be Ella McMillan now with the ball in the corner. Now gives it up to Patterson. And ball knocked around loose. It's going to be a turnover on West Holmes. Ray with it now. Taken back away by Alan McMillan. 20 seconds to go. Quickly up ahead to Claire Reynolds. Up off the glass. Good. Count it. West Holmes within one. Reynolds with the bucket. And now it's going to be Levy. And Wooster does West Holmes a favor there and calls timeout. As Wooster still had the ball in the backcourt. With 10 seconds to go, Wooster takes a timeout. West Holmes still down by 1, 58-57. We'll just stay right here. So when we get back from timeout, Worcester's going to have to go the distance of the court. And Scott, I would say West Holmes is probably going to pressure the basketball pretty hard.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Coach Snyder, you know, it looked like everybody in most of the crowd was looking to Coach Snyder to possibly call the timeout. But I think everybody realized, hey, she doesn't have the timeout.
Exactly.
And interestingly enough, the Wooster coach did, so he actually stops the clock. But he was having trouble getting the ball in, so.
Yeah, they got it in just in time, but he called the timeout. They would have been better served to get that timeout in the front court. So
yes.
Little advantage goes to West Holmes here as they're going to set up their defense, and Worcester's going to have to go distance of the court. So West Holmes is either going to look for the turnover or possibly a quick foul to send Worcester to the free throw line and get the ball back here with some time left.
Yeah, and it is still 1-1 for Wooster. West Holmes just 8 team fouls in this half.
Yeah, I would look for West Holmes possibly to foul coming out of this if they don't get the immediate steal. So here we go. It's going to be Gray set to inbounds for Wooster, and she'll get it in to Levy, and there's a quick foul called. So Allie McMillan's going to send Nora Levy to the free throw line. But Levy's an 85% free throw shooter for Wooster, and that's why they got the ball directly into her hands. So Levy with the chance to stretch this lead back out to 3 for the Lady Generals. They're currently up on 58-57. So this just a 1-1. Junior Isaac has the ball. Bends a knee, shoots it, got it. Just 7 points now for Levy on the night. She's got a lot of it done with her defense here tonight and her ball handling abilities. One more coming from Levy, 2-point lead for the Generals. Levy's going to eye it, shoots it. Second one on the way, rattles in and out, got it. Back to a 3-point lead, 60-57, 5 seconds to go. McMillan into the front court. Back over it goes to Fair on the right side. She'll have to throw up a desperation 3, and she's not going to get it done, and that's going to be the ball game. Worcester's going to knock off West Holmes by a score of 60-57 in overtime. We'll take a break, come back and wrap this one up from Wooster High School after this, right here on 95.3 WKLM.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. Hi, this is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and now also in Millersburg inside Rody's IGA. We're here to fulfill all of your prescription and immunization needs. Don't wait for your next doctor visit to start experiencing the difference of an independent community pharmacy. Just stop in or call and we will transfer your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Tonight from Wooster High School, it'll be Worcester picking up a 60-57 victory over the Lady Knights here in overtime. For West Holmes tonight, they would be led on the night by Kenzie Patterson's 18 points. Ella McMillan chipped in 12 as well, and she would be followed up by Mel Fair's 9. Claire Reynolds had 9. Allie McMillan with 3, Keegan Uhl with 3, and Zaylee Schultz with 3 for the total of 57 for West Holmes. For Worcester on the night, it would be scoring late in the game that would get them back into it, but they would be led on the night by Tori Petterini's 16 points. Actually, Bottiger would have 18 tonight. So Bottiger have 18, Petterini was 16, and then it would be Kostorich with 10 points. Their leading scorers getting it done here tonight. Following up is Grace Gray with 5 points. Nora Levy would have 8 points. Aubrey Farnsworth would have 2, and Jones would chip in 2, or Wilkes would chip in 2 for Worcester for their total of 60. So with the victory, Worcester's going to run their record now to 9-5 on the year. West Holmes will drop to 12-2, and that will be West Holmes' first loss in almost 2 years here in the OCC. So now we have a tie here in the OCC, as Worcester and West Holmes each have 1 loss in the conference as we get down the home stretch of things here in the OCC on the girls' side of it. So big night here from Worcester High School, overtime loss by the Lady Knights. And for your first half, game time team numbers, here is Scott Miller.
For Wooster, the winning team this evening, they were 8 of 26 beyond the arc for 31%, heated up in the second half. West Holmes was 5 of 18 for 28%. From 2-point field goal range, the Wooster Generals were 14 of 36 for 39%, while West Holmes was 14 of 41 for 34% on the night. From the free throw line, the Worcester Generals went to the free throw line 16 times, hit 9 of those for 56%. West Holmes was just a little bit better percentage-wise, they hit 14 of 24 for 58%. In rebounding, West Holmes out-rebounded the Generals 52 to 48, and in turnovers, they were also almost even. Wooster had 25 turnovers for the game, including overtime. West Holmes had 21 turnovers this evening.
And those turnovers by both teams, courtesy of great defense and just a highly intensive effort by both teams here tonight. On the rebounding end, you mentioned that rebounding. I mean, for West Holmes, Ella McMillan would grab 12 rebounds on the night, and 9 of them would come on the offensive end. Claire Reynolds grabbed 8 rebounds for the Knights. Mel Fair would have 9 rebounds on the night for West Holmes. Allie McMillan would have 5. Kinsey Patterson with 4. And Zaylee Schultz would have 3 rebounds on the night for West Holmes. Getting it done on the rebounding end for Wooster tonight, Abika Storick. She would have a total of 10 rebounds, 6 of them coming on the offensive board. And Grace Gray contributed 8 of those too, but 6 of those coming on the offensive end. So Wooster getting the victory here tonight. They'll go out 2-8-4 on the year. West Holmes runs its record now 2-12-2. And the OCC is now up for grabs here on the girls' side of it, as both teams now with 1 loss. Our Subway player of the game tonight will be Kinsey Patterson. Kinsey Patterson had 18 points on the night, grabbed 4 rebounds. She would go 2 of 5 from 3-point range, 4 of 6 from 2-point range, and then she would go 4 of 6 from the free throw line. But for Patterson's effort here tonight, she will be our Subway player of the game. So again, from Wooster High School, it's going to be Wooster getting the overtime victory. We want to thank our special friends at Claxon Communications, Lydia Prady on the producing end tonight, Casey Claxon along taking care of the video. Scott Miller alongside of Troy Fritz here. Brogan Stein will have been back at Sports Central taking care of business back there. As always, Brogan, we appreciate you. And make sure you stick around tomorrow night. We'll be at Highland High School, or excuse me, at Garaway High School, as Highland is set to play at Garaway in an all-important IVC matchup there as well. And that'll be a big precursor into the big weekend classic in the country at the Reese Center coming up. So a lot of basketball coming your way here. Again, one more time from Wooster High School. It was Wooster getting the victory, 60-57. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school basketball from WKLM-FM 95.3. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.